Hello Angels, this video is going to walk you through organizing your pre-writing for your research paper. So you should have this page on an actual piece of paper, but if you'd prefer you can also do this in Microsoft Word like what I'm about to do. So fold your paper. You're going to have these two boxes smaller than these two boxes. So I recommend folding in threes and then folding this part in half. This first box is going to be labeled thesis. Second box, reasons or topics. Third box is going to be for your research that you collected on your index cards. And the last box is your commentary. And that will explain the research in your own words. And think of this question in mind. What does this all prove? What did that quote that you put in the research column, how does that quote prove your thesis? And I'm going to walk you through this with one of my examples. Okay, so from here you would put in your thesis and so on, but I'm going to do an example for you. My topic was ESL education in the state of Texas specifically, so this is my thesis for that. Although other states offer linguistic support for second language speakers, let me do second language learners. Texas has established one of the strongest programs in the country. So I used one of because I don't want to give definites in my thesis. I don't want to say Texas has established the strongest program, just one of. You kind of are playing with fire if you use definites. Alright, now on to my reasons or topics, and I'm taking these right from my index cards. The first category I chose to research was the laws. The second was the experiences of Texas ELLs, and ELL is English Language Learner. And my third topic was to research the experiences of ELLs outside of Texas. Alright, now to move these reasons to elaborate on them in this column. So whenever you see a 1, that means I'm connecting this research to laws. So my number 1, I found this awesome information from the Texas Education Code that's going to support my thesis. So let me just type this in. Alright, Texas Education Code states that public schools are responsible for providing full opportunity for all students in the state to become competent Competent means proficient or at a satisfactory level in English. Okay. Now I'm going to add a quote, and notice I'm putting these in quotes. Secondly, I need to put in brackets the author's name that provided this quote. In my case, it's not an author, it wasn't an article, it was actual law. So I'm going to put where that law came from, and that's from the Texas Education Agency. You must, 100% must, every time you use research, you have to put in brackets or parentheses after your quote who was the author of that quote. Otherwise, you're committing plagiarism. You're saying that this work was your own invention, and that's not true. So you must do this. All right, now I'm writing 2 because I'm going to give a quote that connects with experiences of Texas ELLs. And I'm going to take this from the survey that I did, that Google form. And I found in my survey, which I actually did survey our ELLs here at CTHS, that 86% of ELLs at CTHS of Pasadena ISD reported that they feel comfortable asking their teachers for help when they don't understand the language. So that was real wonderful for me and the other teachers here to learn, is that the majority of our kids at CTHS that are English language learners, ELLs, really do feel comfortable raising their hand or taking their teacher aside and asking for help. So I think that went really well to prove my thesis, that Texas has a strong program for ELLs, and it backs up my recent experiences of Texas ELLs. Okay, now I'm going to move on to my commentary. Oh, and I need to put this in brackets. So this survey, I created it, so I'm going to put Keith. So you can use yourself, but I really only want you doing that for the survey. So you were the creator of the survey, so you can put your last name. All right. So I'm going to do 1 again because it's going to connect. And I'm going to explain with this research, how does it prove my thesis? Well, the establishment of this law portrays, and we marked those marker verbs on the back of your foldable for this. Let me underline that. That's a marker verb. Portrays that the state of Texas has made it required for their schools to give English language learners the full opportunity to learn English and thus to excel in their education here in the state. So those are my words explaining how this quote backs up my thesis. Okay, so let me just put these marker verbs down for y'all. And once again, marker verbs are to show they mean to show. So what did this quote show? And you're going to be using these marker verbs in your commentary. So we have portrays is one you can use, establishes, illustrates, conveys, demonstrates, or explains. Alright, I hope this video helps you on your pre-writing. If you have any questions, please let me know.